Welcome everyone. I'm Lauren York here with our founder and CEO, Bob Reina. We have some exciting, great news for you today. So first, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Bob.
Thank you. Listen, let's make sure that we stay active in the chat because I want to go over some things with you. Help me help you. Is it a secret or is it a mystery in life that most people are not where they want to be? Yes or no? It's not hard to figure out. If you look at a junk car, that person does not enjoy driving a junk car. We call them hoopties. Minho, at one point in his life, was driving a Chevy Astro van with almost 300,000 miles on it. That was Min and Julie Ho's car. People that live in houses that are not nice or in need of repair or undersized or undervalued, do you think they want to be there? Or do you think they have to be there? They don't want to be there. What about when people cannot afford college tuition for their kids? Or like these days, there was just a big article that came out that even people that make $250,000 a year, because of inflation, they are living paycheck to paycheck. So if it is a proven fact, whether you're in Thailand, the United States, Africa, Canada, Mexico, it doesn't matter. The world is filled with people that want more out of life. Now, what that means to them, it could be more family time. It could be they want to buy something new. It might mean they want to give more to charity. But the need is there. And, people say, well, Bob, money doesn't make you happier. Being broke sure doesn't. I know that much. So if we know the whole world wants a better way of life, I want you to think about something. Last night I was at a fundraiser for a friend. She's my neighbor, running for great gal, running for United States Congress. The room was filled with a lot of high-powered people, high-powered political people, people that have money, people that have influence. And each time people would ask, well, Bob, what do you do for a living? I said, I teach people how to live a better life by having both money and time freedom. So I teach people how to have a better life by having money and time freedom. Simple. Do you know that there was not one person that wasn't intrigued by that and said, well, can you teach me? I mean, these people are powerful folks. So it goes without challenge that the whole world needs an opportunity to improve their life. Would everybody agree with me that what I'm saying? It's pretty simple. Yes. Okay. So what we have done over we've been really super busy over the last months, quietly busy, is working on whole projects which will help you build a network. Not just selling a product. And let me clarify this for you, because some of you may not realize this. When you go to retail our products, when you go to sell our products to customers, it's pretty simple to do because it tastes so good and people take the energy product and they love it and they feel it. Would you all also agree with me? And I want you, as I'm taking you down this road, I want all of you to look and see here. Everybody's saying yes. So we've already agreed that the whole world wants to make money. We've already agreed the whole world wants more time freedom. We've already agreed that it's pretty simple to sell our product to a customer because it tastes so good. It's so good for you. Maki has a tremendous story. Maki X is tremendous. It's samples, easy thing to let somebody to try. I mean, I still to this day have not had anybody call me up and get mad at me for giving them a sample shake or an energy shake. They all love it. Now, not everybody buys it, but they all love it. So you follow me where I'm taking you so far? Yep, everybody getting it. This is important. So you have those people that sell the product, but there's a huge difference between just selling a product and building a network. Would you agree with me? Some of you don't know the difference. And properly building a network does not consist of just having other people just quote sell a product. There's other things that are involved in it. Like, yeah, people have to understand how to properly build a network. And it's a different skill set is what I'm telling you. So if there was one system that could teach you how to sell product and build your promoter base at the exact same time, would that be exciting to you? I hope so. Because if any of you plan on sleeping more than 160 hours in a week, that's 24 times 7, right? In order to, and you know, I talk about amongst the corporate team, in order to money freedom without time freedom, time freedom without money freedom, the best is to have both. If you want to have a good quality life. And the way to do that is by building a network, by running everybody through the same system. And it spits out on one end, it will spit out a bunch of customers. And it also, on the other end, it will spit out a bunch of promoters. It does it automatically. It sorts them for you. Does everybody understand that? Because all of your lives, if you listen and you understand what I'm telling you, will tremendously change. So I can get on here and hype you and give you the motivational talk and give you the motivation and all of that stuff. But if you don't follow what we're about to show you, it's not going to help you. Tony Robbins said it best. He said you could run east looking for a sunset 5,000 nights in a row, which is so very true. So you're doing the activity, but you're just looking in the wrong spot. So what we are doing for each of you and for everybody in the QuiAri family at all is come. I'm going to tell you the date in a second. If I get excited enough in the chat, is we're going to be releasing the new presentation, the new Purple Diamond Guide, and the Purple Diamond Training, right? Which is a huge deal for everybody, right? Now, I'm not so sure I'm excited enough to tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so what? Love is great, but send me money. No, I'm teasing you. Now listen, here's what's going to happen. On the 1st of the month, all heck's going to break loose. So today is the 21st. So we have about 10 days until we launch. All new. All new. So the new presentation, ready to roll. The new Purple Diamond Guide, ready to roll. The new Purple Diamond Training, ready to roll. One of the things that you'll notice in the Purple Diamond Guide, when you get your hands on it, right? Golly, this is good looking. is it will give you sample invitation questions. Right? You need to make sure you put page numbers on. Look at this page right here. Let me read something to you. One sample invitation question. Have you heard of a company called QuiAri? It's the new #1 global work from home business opportunities, changing lives by paying people in 5 minutes all around the world. Simple. There's another one. Do you know anyone that's interested in making money, losing weight, having more energy, and looking and feeling younger than ever? And then last, just sample. Are you someone that wants more than what you currently have, and are you willing to do something about it? Notice each of the questions has something to do with changing people's lives. Am I right? Because that's why people are here. I'm going to change your life, given the opportunity, physically. But the hard part, that's just giving somebody the product, let it do its thing. The hard part is to teach everybody how to properly build a network, right? And that's what everything here is geared towards, because that's where you can have the benefit of, when you do that, of beginning to have financial success, even though we don't, everybody knows here, we don't promise you any income at all. You have to put in the sales to earn for the commission plan. And you have to bust it and make sacrifices and commitment, everything that I talk about every single week, right? But what most people miss is there is a science to actually building a network. And to do it, you have to run people through the system. We have a very simple 4-step system that it goes like this. You invite somebody. We even give you the samples. You send them a video, a new video we have. It's called It's Go Time. Next thing is, guess what? Send them to a presentation, and there'll be a lot of them going on. After that, you follow up with your upline, and then you get them plugged in. You let them choose, you want to be a promoter, or do you want to be a customer? So if I said anything so far, honestly, that's super high tech, super hard to understand, super can't follow. Have I? 4 simple steps, easy peasy. All this will be in many different languages to be able to help you, because we have an international family that we're working on. You ready? So a very big part of this is the new video. It's go time. Very big part. I've said it a million times, but I'm about to say it 1,000,001. Unmotivated people do not move products. Motivated people move products. Products do not move themselves. So people that are not content with where they are, where they have been, or where they're going are people that are suitable candidates for becoming promoters. Would you agree with me? Yeah? Simple, simple, right? So every video that I've ever seen in this industry, when it comes to quote recruiting, it starts something like this. Well, here's the story of our products. Here's what it looks like. You know, it's wrong. It's wrong. A lot of what they're missing is the reason why people come here to our industry, because they're not happy with where they are. Are you really taking a second? This is a deep conversation, but it's a very important conversation. Because if you understand the why, then you get the how. If you don't understand the why, the how doesn't matter. So if you understand that people come here because they're not where they want to be in life, when you ask them the right invitation question, when I say the right question, and you show them the right video, which focuses on the right thing, then it kicks off the whole process properly. Did everybody follow me? So what I want to do, I don't know if they're ready. Okay. Anybody loves our products. I mean, somebody said, I love our product. Anybody loves our products. Everybody loves our products. Everybody loves the taste. That's not the hard part here. I mean, I could hand a sample of my products. My dog Panzer could take a sample of my product and hand it to somebody and they would love it. That's easy. The easy part is passing out a sample. That's simple. The hard part is learning how to build a network and the hard work that goes along with it, right? So what I'm about to do is I'm going to show you, against my better judgment, no, I'm going to show you the world's new #1 MLM recruiting video. Just that simple. The first time I saw it, honestly, gave me goosebumps and made me cry. First time Lauren saw it, gave her goosebumps, made her cry. Tears. The first time my wife Christy saw it, goosebumps, made her cry. And it was Lauren and I and my wife Christy who actually put it together, wrote the script, helped direct it with the help of an award-winning, we gave them the script, an Emmy award-winning video production company. I promise you, this will be another industry first that nobody has ever seen or thought like this before. I will tell you this. There are some companies in our industry that sell a lot of products, absolutely true. There are some good companies in our industry, absolutely true. But their timing window is gone. Bye-bye. I don't think there's ever been a company in our industry which has mastered duplication. If I did, if I believed it, their revenue would be much higher than the #1 company in our industry is now. So what I am trying to do, and what I would highly encourage all of you to come join with, when I say QuiAri, the new #1, I'm not taking those words lightly. Everybody knows we pay the fastest. Everybody knows love our product. Everybody knows Maki's the new #1 superfruit. Everybody knows we have the #1 scientist. Everybody knows Maki X, it only belongs to us. Everybody knows we have the biggest global footprint around. Everybody knows we're opening new markets left and right. Everybody knows we have great support. I could go on and on and on and on. But I am more excited now than I've ever been in the history of this company because of what I'm about to show you. And if you get what I'm putting down, it will change your life. It will change the way you look at the business. I am willing to bet you that when you see this, you'll be thinking of yourself. I'm willing to bet you that when you see this, you're going to rethink how you're doing things. I'm willing to bet, and this is even before I show it to you, I'm willing to bet you that some of you are going to cry. I'm willing to bet you that it's going to give goosebumps to a lot of you. It should give goosebumps to all of you. Because I think the proverbial light bulb is going to go off in your head once you see this. So I've talked enough about it. Enjoy. Here we go.
There we go.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that your story? Don't have enough money? Or is the thing stopping you you?
Excuses are the nails that build the house of failure. How many times have you said, this is going to be my year? I'm going to the gym. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to fatten my bank account. 2 weeks later, what did you do? Absolutely nothing.
You lied to yourself. If your standard is convenience, your predictable outcome is failure.
Enough already. When you see me in a Rolls Royce, a private jet, super yacht, living large, don't get jealous. Find out what I did to get there and come join me. I worked my butt off to get there. Nobody handed me a thing.
Wake up! It's game on. It's go season. You got a problem with your life? Do something about it. You have to change or nothing changes. The world is not gonna give you what you think you deserve. It's gonna give you what you work for.
If you want it, go get it. Don't say you'll do it tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. We only have today.
The days are gone of us watching other people drive our dream cars, living in our dream houses. The money truck is not going to pull up in your driveway. Quit looking out the window. You're not doing that anymore.
So whatever you want to achieve in life, whether it's getting healthy to become the best version of yourself, maybe it's building a business to provide financial freedom for your family and to travel the world. Whatever it is, we can help you get there.
This is your best chance. This is your only shot. Now is the moment. This is your opportunity. It begins today. Welcome to QuiAri.
Now, that video is talking to each and every one of you. Right to your heart, right to your mind, right to your soul, right to your DNA. It is challenging you. And it will also allow all of your prospects, when you're talking to them, it will get them to think, am I where I want to be? It's just really simple. Because at the end of the day, our role here at QuiAri is to help people change their life. It might be physically through the products. It might be through time freedom. It might be through money freedom. It might be through all three. But we allow them to choose how. So again, this video will be available to you when we launch out, and we can start asking the right invitation question to the right person, and you send this video to them, it'll make a lot of sense for them, right? So I hope each of you take it to heart into what you're saying. I was sitting back watching it, getting goosebumps all over again, because there is not a person in the world that is immune to that. There is not a person in the world that cannot work harder. I still, in all my years of doing this, which is a long time, not run into people that say, oh, Bob, no, I don't have room in my bank account for more money. That person doesn't exist yet. So again, I hope your mindset is clicking and the light bulb has gone on so that you get and you understand where we're going and what we're doing. I do think when it happens and duplication really gets very serious throughout the world, I know QuiAri will continue to smash more records as we move forward. So I am super excited about not only the video, but the system and everything. And I know there's a couple of people that have a few things that they would like to say because they're super excited along with this. So I'll scoot out of the way. Slow down,
Yep. Hello. So here we go. We are going to ask Rob Roeder. Can you please? There you are. Welcome, Rob.
Wow, I'm blown away. That video is absolutely mind blowing. Oh my God, Bob, what a work of art. Game changer. That is so incredible. Thank you for that. Yes, we are the new #1 and we're going to crush it. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Just real quick here, I just want to share a little bit about where I came from in this industry. I started out years ago, back in the 80s, seeing and recognizing the multi-level marketing industry as the way, an alternate way to get ahead in life. And I took quite a journey in that area, and I was able to achieve success because I had that dream, that Bob talks about, and I had the fire in me. But the problem was the companies, they just didn't have what it took to go long term. And so going through that and getting to the top, and then the companies doing things like closing the doors or taking the money offshore, or whatever the case might be. Some of you probably experienced that. I gave up on the industry actually around 2003, said enough's enough. And I started my own company in Florida. It was a water business, and that went huge. And then the housing crisis came in 2008, and I lost everything. I was crushed. I lost my home. I lost a family member. I lost my dog. I couldn't even take care of my dogs because I was devastated financially. I had to foreclose on 2 houses, and it was just the most challenging time of my life. Went out on the road as a energy salesman to the wealthy people in Florida, and I'm grateful for that. But I was driving an old Toyota back then, 2006 Corolla Toyota. I'll never forget that car. And I got a phone call from my good friend Min and Julie Ho around September of 2010. And they introduced me to Bob Reina. And I got to tell you guys, I was very skeptical at that time, but I was still open. I needed change. And I went down and met Bob personally, and I was just completely blown away by his confidence, his sincerity. And I saw something in his eyes, and I took that shot. And 1 year later, coming from absolute devastation, this was in my mid-50s, guys, I was able to buy a house for cash. I bought a Mercedes-Benz for cash. I started traveling the world first class. We exploded all around the world, guys, in over 200 countries, and I became a multi-millionaire. And it was because of the 4 steps that Bob talked about. That was the key, and his integrity and all the things that he did to keep the company solvent. So that 4-step system is so priceless. We're so proud, Bob, that what you've done here with this Purple Diamond Guide and the new presentation in this video. It's never been hotter. We are so pumped up, fired up, Bob, for massive success. Thank you for all you do, sir. And I'm going to turn this over to my 2 guys that actually introduced me to Bob back then. I can't thank you enough for that. And I can't thank you for enough for those samples, guys, recently with QuiAri. So Min and Julie Ho, our legends. Great to see you. Thank you, Lauren.
Thanks, Rob. Min and
Well,
Julie,
thank
the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Lauren, so much. I know he used the word incredible. The video, it's phenomenal, and it really does get to your emotions, and I absolutely love it. So thank you, Bob and Lauren and the corporate team. That is just absolutely super hot. So a little bit about our story. Before we met our CEO, Bob, I got to tell you, our life was pretty rough. It kind of brings tears to my eyes right now, just thinking about it. We just felt like there was no light, at the end of the tunnel. You might be feeling that right now, some of you. But we lost our mortgage business. We had $2 in our checking account, $250 in credit card debt.
$250,000.
$250,000. Thanks. I always okay. But we even received an eviction notice. We were, like Bob said, we were driving an Astro van that had about 250,000 miles on that car, always breaking down.
Mm-hmm.
We were in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that video, Bob. Wow, super hot. After we met Bob, we learned the simple system, and he said this. He said, "Min and Julie, all you have to do was to follow it." So we've been working with Bob for the last few years. We became one of the top earners in the industry, not 6-figure, not 7-figure, but 8-figure earners. So yes, it is possible, everybody. So thank you, Mr. Bob, sir, for this hot opportunity with QuiAri. By the way, we fell in love with Mackie X, and we lost good 65 pounds together and maintain it. We're absolutely amazing, everybody. So come and play with us, everybody, and be debt-free. Think about that. Be debt-free with this 5-minute play. Yes, it is go time. We'll put it back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
Whoop, whoop. Thanks, Vin and Julie. And so we're going to go ahead and hand it over now to Green Diamond, Wendy Navarro. Wendy, hey, how are you? Congratulations on
Lauren.
all your success. So go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Well, you guys, I mean, you just saw the video, but I was privileged enough to be at Bob's house the other day with Lauren and his beautiful wife. And I got to see it firsthand. And I literally had chills. I mean, if you don't see yourself in that video, you're probably not being truthful with yourself at some point in your life. Or think about all the people that you know that that video really suits what they're going through and how many people you can help. So I was really excited once I saw it. And I know what it's going to do and how many people we're going to be able to touch and help with the products that we have, with the system that we have that's coming up, you guys. It is so simple. Anybody can do it. Just a little bit about me. I know you guys have probably heard about my partner and myself several times, but you may not know my backstory. And I'm a little different than Rob and Julie and Min. I came from corporate America. I was a top sales executive in corporate America. And really, I loved it because I didn't know anything different. I did extremely well, but like many of you, I wanted to start a family. And it was really important to me, but it wasn't easy. So I went through 2.5 years of fertility. And luckily, I was blessed enough to have my son, Jackson. If you haven't heard about him, you're going to hear a lot about him because he's kind of my everything. And once he was born, unfortunately, he was very, very sick. And I had to stay home with him and stop, doing a career that I loved. I actually cried when I quit. I loved what I did. And I did make a very good income, but he was more important. And it was really a blessing in disguise. I got to spend a lot of time with him. Nobody's better than the mom to be with their child when they're not well, in my personal opinion. Sorry, dads. But fortunately, he got better, and I needed to jump back into, providing for my family. But what I found is that I didn't want to go back into corporate America. I wanted that time freedom with the lucrative opportunity to make a lot of money. I found network marketing. I absolutely loved it. It gave me everything I needed, and I was still there for the ones that I love the most, which are the most important to me. So once again, became very successful, was the top promoter in my company. I absolutely loved it, but we were missing something at that company. And luckily, my business partner and best friend, Saber McCraw, introduced me to QuiAri. And I just happened to live like 30 minutes from Bob. I met Bob, and I knew within the first 30 minutes, this was it. This was the biggest opportunity for me to make the biggest impact for my team. I'd never seen a compensation plan, anything like it. And believe me, I looked at everything first. And with his vision and with his duplication systems, I knew that we would win big and bigger than ever. Within 6 months, you guys, I wasn't wrong. We weren't wrong. We followed Bob's lead and we hit Green Diamond. We're not slowing down. And with this opportunity that you guys have in front of you now, everybody can hit Green Diamond. Everybody can hit Purple Diamond, but you got to plug in. You've got to use the systems, and you've got to stay on point. Just put in the time, plug in. I cannot wait for you guys to see the schedule we have coming up. You just bring the people. We will show you the way, and you too will be at the top with us. We can't wait.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks, Wendy.
Somebody gave a woo in there. Yeah, I know who it was. And listen, I'm not going to tell everybody who it is, the guilty party, but I'll spell their name, B-R-A-D. But anyway, so listen, thank you. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks, Min, Julie. Thanks, Rob. Now, guys, listen. At the end of the day, to make it big, there's 2 parts. You have to know what to do. And we're giving that to you. Purple Diamond Guide, new presentation. Purple Diamond Guide training. And the second part of it is what? Just doing it. That's what will determine your ability to listen and to follow guidance is the first part. The second part is how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be the one in your family? The one. I'm not looking for QuiAri to be a company in the industry. I'm looking for QuiAri to be the company in the industry. And we are evolving very quickly into becoming the company. I have so many people that are coming over the house from different parts of the world. They fall in love with what we're doing, the culture, the products, the comp plan, the infrastructure, the science, the leadership, the management, everything. So my best advice to you is this: start passing out samples. If you don't have any, get them, start passing them out, start getting with your upline, start knowing your story, start crafting your product story, start crafting your business opportunity story. Reach up through your uplines to be doing three-way calls so they can help you, because guys, it's about to get like really, really, really real. It's game on, just like the video is. We have 10 days left in the month to climb the ranks. What you do, I'm going to tell you, in the next 10 days will determine what the first 10 days, the first 20 days, the first 30 days of next month looks like to you. We have some big corporate announcements coming as well, because there's just all kinds of great stuff going on. So I know you're super excited about the video. Thank you. If we can help you between now and anything, please let us know. But on behalf of myself, Lauren, everybody else at corporate, thank you. And we will be talking to you same time next week, Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll catch you then. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Woo-woo.